we head to possibly the most infamous track in all of motorsports for race 2 of the Coors Light Pro Series chase. We are at Indianapolis, the Brickyard. Starting on pole for today's event is last race's winner, Adam McDowell, and sitting to his outside is Nathan Orman. Third is Sam Oskin. Fourth is Gary Barlow, a chaser. Rounding out the top 5 is Diego Yepes. Rest of the qualifying order. This is the first time that Indianapolis has been a date inside of the chase. It's been close, but never has it been in. This is a first for the series. As the pace car goes in, getting set for 24 laps around this 2.5 mile rectangle racetrack. Here we go, green flag is out. We're racing at the Brickyard. Dow gets some of a good jump, but that's Roger Ray who jumped already from the outside already to the inside, and now he's looking for second on the 22 of Oskin. He's got help from the 83, but right now it's all Adam McDowell up front. As a 22, we've got a top 10 last race as well, trying to chase him down. Off of turn number 4, it'll be the 21 of Adam McDowell leading the first lap. Oskin tries to look inside. 21 getting a good blocks on him as he runs right behind the 21 Ford of Adam McDowell, who has good momentum coming into the day. He won last race at Michigan, which is also a big track, but this one very different. Now he's going to be overtaken by Sam Oskin, trying to go to the inside of him, but he might get a run off this corner. As side by side to lead the lap, it will be McDowell. As Ray coming into play, he's caught up with this pack of 2. He might take a 3 wide, but the 21 backs out and behind the 22 now. As the 55, your new leader, he has a strong car here today. Orman is making his way up through the field. He has 2 wins this season, but did not make the chase. He's around 25th in the standings, I believe. So he could not make it. Now they're all chasing the 55 of Roger Ray. A single file for the front 7. And who makes the first move? Looks like the 24 peeking a little bit under, but the 55 is going to make contact with the 22. And the 22 running up against the 55 side. That was a close call there, and is that the yellow? No, but that's Zachary DeLello on pit road, so his troubles continue. Yepes kind of falling back there. Oskin gets put high a little bit. That's a close call for the 21. But now McDowell is going to move inside. But it's not enough for him to get the lead. He's going to have help to try and get that. But help is not what he's going to get, as Ormond is all over him trying to pass. Right now, where do our chasers stand? Jake Jefferson, who had a good run last race, he's all the way back here after qualifying last for the 2nd time in a row. Eli Bright back here again. Christian Russell is one of the guys out back here. Friesen, Hunter, basically the whole crowd. I don't see a single chaser up front. Barlow is in the top 10, but he's the only one. So perhaps DeLello, having an issue, split the pack up, and that's why they're all single file now. When I mean single file, I mean it's an entire train. Here comes McDowell for the lead on the 55. But the outside lane can work here. And it's going to work in the case of Roger Ray, who is going to take over the lead back. He was just about to get passed for the lead by McDowell. The outer lane is very strong when it comes to being in danger of being passed. And if you don't have a draft on that inside line, you're probably toast. But they go 3 wide almost. 24 really forcing that 21 places. And McDowell's going to get put to the outside. This is Roger Ray, who continues to lead. 7 laps in, coming on 8 laps in. As now it's Orman who chases Ray. Well, once again, the pack is pretty much split. So the top 2 have a good advantage over third. Orman peaks. And he'll go to the inside, but will it be enough? Oskin's going to have to get there fast. Oh, but the 24 is going to take it. 55 had a really bad corner that time, and now he's being in danger of being passed by Oskin. As well as the 21, who might take it 3 wide, but he doesn't. He's making that move. He's been making those moves all race, basically. So it's Orman continuing to lead. And these guys have to be fed up with the 21 by now. He's been peeking inside, but then just shuffling right behind. It's only a matter of time before one of these guys get turned with moves like that. As a 43 car has moved to 8th, so it's 1 spot, but it's good considering everyone else basically, except for Al Agassi actually. So the bottom 2 in points actually the top 2 in this race. Anyway, these 2 guys are going to have basically a monopoly today. They're going to gain so much points on the others, possibly make this a much closer battle than it was going to look like. So Ray has found himself back in 2nd. There's the 21 moving inside. Not going to get it. And Oskin kind of went wide that corner. And that's the 43 trying to pass the 9 for another position. So every point matters when you're minus 71 from the leaders. And obviously that's impossible to make up in a single race, but if he has 2 of these good races in a row, that's going to be good for him in the long term. As the pack gets split. Riley Snare is the last car in the leading pack, basically. Now McDowell, he's going to jump to the inside. Try and go to the inside. Oh, there's the yellow. And this shakes things up. Is that on Jack? That's freezing. And Fink and the 13. And this is going to shake things up big time. Anyone else in it? Russell's fine. Hunter's fine. Wells. The only chasers I think were in it were Friesen. I think Onjack was in it. He has damage. So Onjack, 2nd in points, 18 back of Russell, was in it. Halleck. 48 involved. That's big too. 16 heavy damage, and the 13 basically destroyed. So I'll have to see what put Fink upside down and a melee, apparently, in turns 3 and 4. There it is. As we'll see what happened. As there's Fink. Oh. Okay, so here it is. The 83 runs up the racetrack, puts Fink in the inside wall. He comes back up and hits a driver's side. But he's not done yet, as there's cars actually incoming back up the racetrack, and that's a terrible wreck. And he gets on top of the 34. And lands on his side. Where did Friesen come in on all this? Oh, they wrecked off of 4. And there's Hamill spinning too. So that obviously wasn't the end of it. As they wrecked on the front stretch, basically. So Friesen, he's there. And the 6 wallops the 39. But up ahead, it's Smith in the pit wall. Oh, there's more carnage up ahead. That's Yepes upside down, I think. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, he got smacked by Mills and absolutely clobbered by the 15. That's going to put him up in the air and upside down, pirouetting, and gets clobbered by the 29. The 48 actually went down pit road to miss all the spinning cars. So there's actually no, he got spun by Onjack. I'm not going to do this again. We're going to red flag it. There we go, red flag. So we aren't going to miss another restart. There's a lot to unpack here. There's 4 cars upside down, basically. Oh, and Onjack hit both walls. Okay, let's see here. '15 gets hit into the 18, and that's gonna put Jefferson in front of the 36, which is gonna put him on a path for pit road. He barely misses the 29, but he gets into the pit wall. Not as bad as the 78 though, but he will be off the pace, I bet. Yeah, he went down pit road and into his stall. So it would have been just a miss, the crash, but then he got damaged. And then they wreck again, Hamill. But we still haven't seen what caused the 13 and others to fly right on in. The path, oh, that's what happened. Jeez. Okay, so it seems to be like the exact same thing happened to Fink as it did to the 34, although this time the 34, he hit the inside wall and went spinning right into the path of the 14. And there's also Friesen in all of this. And Friesen got hit by he hit the 39. The 39 was coming back up the racetrack. So he spins 34. 34 gets loose into the upside down Tyler Fink. And then we have a separate action up here with the 83, which we still gotta take a look at how it happened. So the 83 spun the 14, put him into the wall, but then the 27 hit him into the outside wall, then gets hit by Shepard, Halleck, into the air, almost into the catch fence, then gets hit by Eberminian. Jefferson takes a wild spin in the pit lane. Smith hits the pit wall, and Onjak gets involved in all of this. And Hunter overall is going to get a big gain from this. He is now 20th. So as we bunch the pack together again, the effect on these chasers who were in the back, except for the ones in the accident obviously, is going to be a lot less than it would have been before. As we can actually watch this from the camera off of turn 4. This is going to be a great opportunity to see everything that happened, basically. 14 gets stuck. You can see him there. That's the 83. And then they clobber the 14. And the 83 gets clobbered into the air. There he goes flipping. 15 is going to get hit. 18 is going to hit by the 18. The 6 goes around, and he's going to go around again because I think he went right in front of the 39. Yeah, just a lot of action. So there they are. They're going to put the yellow back out. We're going to accelerate to the restart. And it will be with under 10 laps to go, with the pack together again. So as the chaos, have we already seen it? Or have we just seen the beginning? The 32 still lasts somehow, even though he's still in the race. 6, 78, 29, 13, 16, 15, 99, 14, 34, 30, or 83. Onjak is out of the race. So that's one of the chasers out. And Friesen, Thompson. Oh, that's close again. The 55 and 12, 21. 12 is out. 26. 36 is out. 18, 88. And that's basically it. 48 is still in it. But he's off the pace. So is Hunter. I don't know what happened to him. But it must have been something. As he's just collapsed basically in these last few races. Had an awful finish at Chicagoland. Then Texas. Then Hattiesburg. Then Michigan. Then here. So now it's Adam McDowell leading the race. And the 55 going to peek under him. That's Seidel looking for a second win this season. Barlow just behind, lurking. The pack of 3 looking for his first. Dowell's going to block, putting the 1 to the outside. That advances Barlow into the top 3. And all this while Al Lagasse sitting in 8th as well. So he's going to have a good day out of all of this. But where is Russell? He's 14th. That's actually pretty good. So he might not have much to worry about. They're still clean. As we come to 6 laps to go. And there's Barlow looking for second. Gonna get the draft off of the 21 who just blocked him. As down the backstretch they go. Barlow now just has 1 car in front of him. But he also has a few behind him, including Wallace Jr. And they may not be chasers, but they're hungry for wins. Wallace Jr. and Luigi, they have not won yet this season. 38 is still in 8th. As we come to 5 laps to go in the Brickyard. 47 going to pull inside the 43. Not going to lose too many spots, though, I don't think. No, Luigi's going to be inside. Or no, he's not. Now he's going to be outside because the teammate of Justin Seidel just put him outside, but he's going to file him back behind. How can anyone beat Adam McDowell, who's looking for his third race win this season? And 2 in a row. And we are going to catch lap traffic of Abby Jacobs, Joe Jefferson, possibly, but Jacobs is the one we have to worry about the most. So the 47 really looking here on the 21. And he's going to get to the inside. And Barlow is going to go with the 47, but not for long, as once he pulled to the inside, 47 went back up. Okay, we're going to catch him this lap. 43 back behind the 47. Now he's going to peek ahead again. Alright, how will this look? 47 is going to get stuck behind. And a lot of people are, so it'll be a duel for this race victory. Gary Barlow or the 21 of Adam McDowell. Will Joe Jefferson check the picture up? As we might catch him. He is 30 miles an hour off the pace. He's entering turn 3 now. Probably entering 4 about this time. As we enter 3. As we come up with just 2 laps to go. There he is. And that's the yellow. It's over. Adam McDowell wins. And another accident. It doesn't seem to be as big. And the Chasers have really rallied back for good results today. Will it be enough to pounce on Christian Russell? I don't know, because they're half a race back, as Russell got 13th. So, pretty much impossible. So it involved the 20 of Anton Charbois. As let's see how it happened. Oh, it was up here. So Seidel went around. Yep, it was the 7. So I have to see what Abby Jacobs' role was in all of this. And just came up when she wasn't clear. That spun out the 1. And the 1 came back up into the 20. And Jefferson, look at that avoidance. And he's going to gain a lot of spots off of that too. Yow. And he goes just by the 10 and gets a round without letting the 27 pass him as well. We've got to just see how close this was too. Barely avoided being touched by the 22 in the quarter panel. And with the 27 coming with a full head of steam, couldn't afford that to happen. Passes those 3 that got wrecked and a few others for an overall 18th place finish, I believe. Yes. So this is really going to shake up the chase picture as chasers like Peter on Jack, Keegan Thompson, and Carter Friesen. Thompson and Onjak especially, who are at the inside the top 3 of the standings. Friesen was pretty low. This is really going to shake it up as Jefferson, Cobra, Hunter, Bright, Lagsy, and Barlow. They're all going to get shaken up, but it's Adam McDowell, the first 3-time winner this season. He wins the Brickyard, the second race of the chase, just over Gary Barlow, who has another good showing. But this time, he's going to get the results that he needed for it. So it's McDowell getting his 3rd win of the season, his 2nd in a row. Barlow so close, could have done it if the caution did not come out. But that's lap cars. 3rd was Koluigi. Not really in the running that much, since it was basically between the top 2. And 4th was Roger Ray. 5th, Al Agassi. Top 5 is going to really catapult him higher in the points. Probably on par, if not tied exactly with Gary Barlow's. Yeah, they're going to be exactly tied with each other because there are 3 points between each other. So yeah, it's going to be a tie between them. But how many spots are going to move up, I don't know yet. Cobra just escaped by getting a 6th place finish. I didn't really hear much of him today, but he was there at the end. Fitzwater 7th, Snare 8th, Wallace Jr. 9th, and Eli Bright 10th. You needed that good run after a bad Michigan race. He is 60 points back from the leader. Logan York got 11th. Evan Hunter 12th. It's going to be good for him. And Russell got 13th, which is also going to be good for him, but he's already in the lead, so he doesn't really have much else to worry about. And Jake Jefferson, who made amazing moves to avoid accidents, just couldn't really put it on full display because of his damage, although albeit very minor. Really put him off the pace, but he still got an 18th place finish. And other chasers include down here 17 of Onjak, 16 of Friesen, 13 of Thompson, which all very unfortunate that they're out. And DeLello, I have no idea how many last place finishes that he's gotten this season, but it must be a lot. So that is it for the Coors Light Pro Series race at the Brickyard, the first one of the chase. I kind of liked what I saw in terms of racing product, but very risky in terms of the amount of accidents they were. So we'll have to look out for that more. And almost forgot to save the results. So now let's go to Victory Lane with Adam McDowell for the 2nd race in a row. Thank you for watching the Coors Light Pro Series. We'll see you next time.